folks, Lee Purcell here with Reel Rollers in front of the Revolution 26. I'm going to show you today how to replace the bolt and nut on your Revolution 26 reel to bed knife adjustment. There's one on each side for the reel to bed knife adjustments. And if you ever need to replace these bolts or nuts because they've worn over time, maybe the nylon's worn out, we're going to show you how real quick. Let's take a look. First thing we need to do is get our mower either on the ground, propped up, where you have easy access to either of these sides. First thing I want to do is I'm going to increase the height just to make my life easier, up to at least 1 inch. So I'm cranking this guy up to 1 inch just to make my life a little bit easier. Next, I'm going to remove the grass shield. Now, if you don't know how to remove the grass shield, we just put out a video that shows you how to take it off and how to put it back on. Got my 2 tabs. Actually fairly simple and quick. Out with the grass shield. I'm going to set this over here and make sure I have my nuts, my bolts and washers with it. Now, if you take a close look and bring the camera over here, what we're trying to do, I'm going to bring a light. We're going to be taking this bolt out, as well as the nut that goes right in this holder behind it. And you may get a better angle of it on this side if I move the reel a little bit. It's going to be this bolt, and then right behind it, you'll see the nut fits in this little holder right there. So let's get after it. So I want to replace this bolt and this nut. To do that, I want to loosen up both sides of the reel to bed knife. So I'm going to grab my tool, provided with the mower, and I'm going to turn this nut about, I don't know, 8 turns. I got no contact on the reel. And then this is the side we want to replace. So what I'm going to do is just keep turning this left counterclockwise. And again, this is the reel to bed knife adjustment bolt. I'm just going to keep turning it until the bolt comes out. It has about a 1/2 inch threading usually on it. This is a really simple thing to do. I reach in there, up and a few more turns. There, I've got the bolts out, and my nut is still in there. So I've learned with time that one of these magnetic little tools are magical. I'm gonna reach in right behind it, this reel here, and grab, just like that nut out. I'm gonna replace it with these two. This is a grade A bolt, and this is a brand new nylon nut to ensure that when I tighten my reel to bed knife, the vibrations and all the energy going through this mower doesn't loosen that reel to bed knife contact. So let's put it in. So when I go to place the nut back into the bed knife holder, I kind of slide behind the reel and I use my fingers just to work that nut right in the holder. It takes just a little bit of finagling because you have to rotate the nut. There it went in. Now all I gotta do is line up my bolt with that nut. Unfortunately, it has a holder, so you don't have to hold the nut. All you have to do is get the nut, as I showed you earlier, into that slot. And then once it's in there, I can use my reel to bed knife tool to get it started. And wham, I feel it gripping. There, it just bit. And then I'll tighten this down. And you can see from the side, you really can't see it. But we've got it started in there. We're just going to tighten it up and adjust our reel to bed knife just like normal.